Aerodrome versus Alien Base. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. My name is mikemadz. Let's start this video. Before we start the video, make some noise as I always do. Let me know in the comments, do you hold Alien Base? Do you hold Aerodrome? What do you think about those two and the differences? And of course, every like and comment matters, guys. Engagement matters. The more people engage, the more the video is going to be pushed out. So let's start. Alright, let's stop wasting time. Let's jump straight into it. Today I want to cover, of course, again, the differences between Aerodrome and Alien Base and why I'm extremely bullish on the ALB token here, which has a lot of upside potential in my personal opinion. Now, taking a look at it, first of all, the first question, why should you even be bullish on those? Why do I keep making videos about those two? Is it because I'm shilling the projects? Or is there actually substance behind it? Reasons to be bullish on the ALB token, on the Alien Base token, metrics comparing those two, especially the tokenomics, and of course, which projects I personally choose, and the price potential here of Alien Base. Alright, starting off with the why. Is there any reason to be bullish on Aerodrome and Alien Base? And why I keep pushing out those videos here? Is there any substance behind it? And I just want to remind you guys, people are focusing, unfortunately, while of course it is important, people are only focusing on the token price here, especially in the short term, and are losing sight of the bigger picture. And this is where the why comes in place, which should put you in place and should remind you guys that you are at the right place here, not financial advice. Now, taking a look at that, why are we so bullish on Aerodrome and why I'm even more bullish on Alien Base is simply because of Base and Coinbase here. And Base is winning actually silently in the background, where winning matters the most, and that is being chosen as the blockchain here to be the transportation layer, the number one transportation layer of USDC. Now, USDC stablecoins are being absolutely slept on, guys. While most people are searching for the next narrative here, deep in gaming, etc., stablecoins are actually the biggest use case for crypto, and seeing Base here being chosen as the blockchain for that is absolutely bullish for Base, of course. And of course, this will trickle down into the DEXs of Base, so don't get it twisted here. Yes, in the short term, we are in the correction. Yes, in the short term, the prices are moving down. But as you can clearly see here, in the background, where it matters the most, Base is actually winning here. Now, taking a look at that, in addition, Coinbase is partnering with Stripe, which again just shows you the adoption here of Coinbase in Base. And one super important thing here, a post from Dope. Again, while prices are moving down, yes, I know that. The most important thing here, daily active users on Base are in up-only mode here. So despite those bearish months we are in, we have more daily active users and more people are hearing about Aerodrome, and actually more and more people are hearing about Alien Base. So being those two, you are in a winning spot, and I will highlight the differences here and the crazy upside potential of Alien Base right now. Alright, starting off with the metrics here and comparing those two, you need to understand where those two projects stand and how to compare them to each other. Clearly here, guys, Aerodrome with almost $400 million in TVL, Alien Base with only $5 million in TVL. You need to understand, first things first, Aerodrome has seen a bigger adoption, no question about that. But also in conclusion, Alien Base just simply has much more upside potential here, and actually is, in my personal opinion, the only real 50x play here in the Base ecosystem and actually in total crypto right now. Not financial advice, I understand that it's risky to say, but this just simply screams 50x to me and just is a token with a lot of upside potential. Comparing that to Aerodrome here, yes, while Aerodrome is safer, no question about that, risk-wise, it is just simply safer. The upside potential for Aerodrome is just simply limited. Full stop, guys. You cannot expect a 20 to 50x with Aerodrome. This is just simply unrealistic here. And this is why I keep saying here, expect somewhere price range of $5 to maximum $10 here for Aerodrome. While with Alien Base here, the upside is absolutely crazy impressive here. And to add to that here, to add to my thesis here, we have a max supply here. While unfortunately, of course, guys, as we all know here, Aerodrome doesn't have a max supply, and Aerodrome is very inflationary, just part of the game here as Aerodrome plays it this way. Taking a look at the TVL here, again, almost 600 million in TVL. So very impressive growth and adoption here for Aerodrome. Taking a look at Alien Base here with only $12 million in TVL. Again, one way to look at it is that the upside potential for Alien Base is absolutely super impressive here. And just comparing the TVLs here, this would mean a 50x growth here just in order to catch up to Aerodrome. One impressive thing about Alien Base right here is that 170% of the market cap is actually staked. This just simply shows you there's trust from holders staking it, making use of the protocol. Very impressive numbers right here. But again, you need to understand, in order to make an investment here, how those projects compare. Alien Base crazy upside potential, but definitely a riskier play. Aerodrome, limited upside potential, but right now, as Aerodrome stands, Aerodrome is just simply the blue chip base DEX here. But you also need to understand, guys, just having one major DEX for the base ecosystem doesn't make any sense here. And I will show you that shortly here, guys. Usually in other ecosystems, not only one DEX is successful, you should have multiple successful DEXs, which again proves my thesis here that it makes sense to allocate to Alien Base here. And again, Alien Base, in my personal opinion, is right now at this spot massively undervalued. All right, taking a deeper look at the reasons to be bullish on the ALNB token and Alien Base, and one of the biggest reasons right here, one very interesting, unique way, which you don't see too very often, is how they deal with emissions here. As you can clearly see, we actually have halvings here, which cut emissions time by time. The speed of emissions would be halved after the first 3 months and continue to do so every 9 months until August 2026. And as you can see here, the next halving is actually pretty soon in August here. The emissions cut down from 7.5 to only 3.75 ALB per second. Now, in theory, this should have a positive price impact on the ALB token itself. But of course, we'll have to see where we are in August in the entire market cycle. But this actually coincides with the time frame where I expect the market to finally flip bullish again. So let's see how that goes. But again, interesting way to deal with emissions. So in my personal opinion, 2 thumbs up for that. And of course, taking a deeper look at the DEX here, you simply have reasons to hold your ALB, which is super important. You don't want people here just buying and selling the ALB. You want to have reasons to stake your token here, which is clearly the case here with Alien Base, especially with the escrowed ALB here. Very attractive. Why is that? Because you don't have the risk of impermanent loss here, just like with liquidity mining, but you still get crazy returns here. 42% here, very attractive, especially in times like this here. Make use of your token, and this incentivizes people to lock up or to escrow the ALB, which of course in theory should lessen the selling pressure of the token. And just like I showed you earlier, this is why we have such a big staking amount compared to the market cap. Of course, if you know what you're doing here, we also have liquidity mining, which is also very attractive with the ALB to ETH pair, with also crazy returns. And again, keep in mind, this is one great way to generate passive income. Now taking a look at what's coming here, and one of the main reasons why I'm so bullish on Alien Base is just simply the functionality, guys. This will set apart Alien Base to its competition, having more functionality, especially DCA function here, stop loss, and direct take profit from the front end is something you don't see in the base ecosystem. And this would put Alien Base at the unique spot here. So having those functionalities integrated with Carbon here in Alien Base will put Alien Base at the interesting spot. And in my personal opinion, this will draw a lot of attention here. In theory, this should draw a lot of new users into Alien Base. So let's see how that goes. All right, taking a look at what project I choose and which project I'm more bullish on, and of course the price potential of Alien Base. And long story short, guys, the truth to that is I actually sold my entire Aerodrome. No, I'm kidding. I did not. Of course, guys, I choose both. Okay, it doesn't make sense to pick sides here. Make sure you understand the risks. Make sure to diversify your portfolio, and it certainly makes sense to have both. Just like I showed you, the upside potential speaks for Alien Base, the safety speaks for Aerodrome. Nothing is perfect. Both have their advantages, both have their disadvantages. And I just want to show you guys, it does not make sense to only bet on one DEX, as more DEXs in theory should thrive and should do well here and should capture market cap in the future for Base. And just simply showing you an example, we take a look at Solana. Solana has multiple DEXs, which all have their unique use cases, which all have a decently high market cap. We have Radium with almost $500 million in market cap. We have Orca, we have Jupiter. Just simply shows you, just having one DEX, one successful DEX on an ecosystem does not make sense, which also adds to the part why I'm so bullish on Alien Base and why I think Alien Base is just simply undervalued here and is mispriced at this current stage, and will have a major repricing here once the entire market flips bullish. Not financial advice, this is just simply my opinion. And I want to remind you here, the price potential for Alien Base, if it would in theory catch up to Aerodrome, is a 70x here. And keep in mind, Aerodrome is massively down for its all-time high. This will also push to the all-time high here, which even widens this gap, which doesn't mean Alien Base will take over Aerodrome. This is not what I'm saying. This just simply should visualize for you the upside potential for Alien Base and why I'm so bullish on it price-wise and also functionality-wise. Again, one DEX to rule them all does not make sense. It just simply makes sense for other DEXs like Alien Base to also grab liquidity from the base growth. And just like I showed you, Base is slowly but surely winning here in the background. And this is why I'm so bullish on Alien Base, and this is why I think we are still early here in this game, not financial advice. At the end of the day, guys, make sure to do your own research. Super important. Be bullish on yourself. That yields the most returns. And at the end of the day, guys, the most important thing is, as always, don't get wrecked.
Guy giving up from blue tops like Mars Simpson, just hard discipline, pot simmering, cooking up, no rocks in the pan, watching the plan form in the sand, bidding castles out of thoughts in our head, late nights, no sleep in my bed, trying to see my dreams manifest. Look at that, now look at that, we nice. Put the past on ice, I was bad like Mike.